Good morning. Good day. Any sound in here? Testing 1, 2. Testing. I don't hear you.
Perfect, man. Sounds perfect.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hey, how are you, bro?
I saw your thumbs up.
Yeah, I was muted because of my daughter.
That's a good excuse, because my dog. I like that.
No, my daughter, man. My daughter.
Oh my God.
She was.
She was having a little fun back there, huh? Wait, are they going to trade Aussie dollar today? That would be awesome. Are you in Aussie dollar? On the break of that 1 hour? Yes or no? It looks like a good setup, actually. Unless you're waiting for it to break the top. I don't know if it'll still be good by then. Today looks like it might be reversal day. Everything's been going down for quite a while. It might be time to go up. I'm gonna wait for a strong reversal on the 15-minute. Not just support and push, but like a complete reversal. If anyone's looking for 10 pips on GJ, they might be creating a little ledge on the 5-minute and push up soon, at least before the Asian Open. Should be able to get that move before.
Been a long time coming. So let's get it. You ready? Hey. So I've been out here for a minute, got me grown out. Always moving around, feel like a stranger in my hometown. You ain't really about it unless you really been around it. I've been looking for my moment, now I think I finally found it. Oh yeah. Well, things ain't go according show the world I've been trying to hide. Won't act like I ain't scared to leave, but this right here's my therapy. I went through the dark and now there's light in my eyes. I just changed the way I see it. All I had to do is start believing. I made mistakes, I'm never gonna repeat it. I took a break, but now I'm never leaving. Yeah, I feel like something woke inside. Heartbeat working overtime. Everything was motorized, but now I'm up and more alive. So let my family know I'm fine and it's a new day. Cause there's a whole lot I gotta say. So I'ma tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise. When we're back, we gon' celebrate. Yeah, yeah, baby, save the day. So raise your glass to them better days. Cause they're coming. I know I'm gone and it's getting late, but I'll be there when you save the day. Cooped up, I ain't left my place in a few months. I'm going back to basics like a crew cut. Feeling used up, but now I'm through done. Grinding till I make a few bucks. Somebody do something. Yeah, I've been depressed, yeah, I've been a mess, but I guess you gotta hit your worst and make it to your best. And I still have my rainy days, I doubt those ever fade away. But I've been seeing color instead of all those other shades of gray, and I just had to find myself. I know life is great and I just needed to remind myself. Yeah, I remember that a flower don't stay in bloom all year long. So one bad day don't make it all go wrong. Opportunity knocks while I just hold the door. I know that I just gotta focus more, and I can finally see that heaven I've been going towards, with angels singing praises through these vocal cords. They wanted me to tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise. When we're back, we gon' celebrate. Yeah, yeah, baby, save the day. So raise your glass to them better days. Cause they're coming. I know I'm gone and it's getting late, but I'll be there, baby, save the day. This my soul in a vessel, through this whole instrumental. Every doll from the pencil, I'm a voice, not an echo. Yeah, this my wants and my fire, this my constant desire. This the sound of overcoming all those doubts in my mind. And it'll be worth it, it won't be perfect, but I'll have plaques and I'll have purpose. I'll have love and I'll have family, I'll have friends that understand me. I'll have a wife and the kids and a life for the rent, even though life getting shorter. One day I'll have it all, just not in that order. Tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise. When we're back, we gon' celebrate. Save the day. So raise your glass to them better days. Cause they're coming. I know I'm gone and it's getting late, but I'll be there, baby, save the day.
Yo, what we about to get into right now, about to cover from A to Z, how I really get down. I'm talking about getting silly, getting wild, happens everywhere, coast to coast. Yeah, I'm talking about that con life. Yeah, I got a delicate balance between what I do for pay and what I do for play. Which would I choose? I don't think that I could say. Sometimes I feel a little two-faced knowing I go two ways. I'm just trying to defy all odds like Doug Flutie. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I'm trying to strive to the weekend when the con is mine. Pack up my bags, ready, get set, go. Gotta catch my planes, time to jet set, yo. From coast to coast and con to con, like PAX to MacFest to CGF's what we on. Free play, arcades, all slaying, Street Fighter, Walter Beast, I could stay all day. I wish I could game time or even save time, but like an Apple Watch, I gotta show a little FaceTime. So for a great time and chilling at the same time, get the squad together and get faded with some green wine and say bye. Yo, let me see your hands if you got that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your roar, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the crowd, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Day two, a little party never stopped me, man. I'll be damned. Pop some ibuprofen and toss back some coffee, fam. Seriously faded, gone like Vader. Had to let my force awaken several years later. Looked at the scotch and said, well played. Killed me last night, but now I'm back to life like Edo Sensei. Hit the vendor floor, it's where I spend the core amount of my time and my money, and in the end, but I'm rich in the memories of hanging with my homies, meeting cool cats who never would've known me. Keeping on schedule, man, that's half the battle. Right now, I'm sure I'm late to my own damn panel. So I kick back a Red Bull, now I got wings. Hello, I'm here to talk to you about raps and things. Since you're here, come and kick it with the NPCs. If you chill, we don't care about who you be. Yo, let me see your hands if you about that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Now I'm on stage, you know we mobbing, man. NPC Collective, that's my mobbing fam. Back then they had to laugh through a lot of hands. Now we're the ones laughing out here with a lot of fans. One thing I can say is I'm definitely not jaded, but it's the last night, so I'm definitely faded. All they be doing now is flopping on their couch, man. But the con life is awesome, I can vouch, man. We definitely made it, cause we brainy, but we over here as prime entertainment. All my life I have waited for the hip-hop nerds watching metal shred, then rocking DDR with some metal heads. On the final day, sleep's what I lack, and the first thing I think when I leave is when will I be back? Cause the con is the place, don't care what you heard, it belongs to us all, yeah, like millions of nerds. Now, let me see your hands if you bout that con life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. This is dedicated to all you crazy MFers that I be seeing at every single con. Doesn't matter if I'm East Coast, West Coast, down with the dirty.
Hey Brandon, what's up, man?
Ludicrous reference.
Long time no see.
Hey, how's it going?
Just hanging, chilling. Have you guys been trading Aussie dollar?
Oh no, I haven't been. No, not. I only trade DJ. I think yeah. Paul definitely does though. Yeah.
Are you looking at that little formation GJ is doing?
Ooh, what kind of formation are you talking about?
On the 5 minute, creating a little support there, ready to push up again.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not trading Asian anymore. I'm just kind of hanging out right now. But yeah, it might.
So, if you're trading New York, what hours do you trade mostly? Rogers hours or afterwards?
Well, lately I've just been setting lots of pending orders for London, and that's really working out for me. But usually I'll trade Rogers hours, and then an hour and a half after the stream ends until about London close. So about like 8
okay.
Eastern, 8 Eastern to 11 Eastern. Yeah.
So you've been catching the London daybreak.
Yeah, man, London, man, that's the best session to trade, man. I've just been trading around clean traffic around London.
Yeah, it's rather brief though, right?
Yeah, but if you catch it, man, like I'm doing great this
and
week.
you're done. You catch it
Tuesday. I already hit my weekly goal. It's only Tuesday,
Yeah,
so I'm pretty much done for the week.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah. All right, I'm actually gonna head out of here. It was nice. Nice
Cheers.
talking to you.
Take care.
Bye, man.
The zombie T-Rex is back, undead swag with that old school rap. Cause it's Curtis Blow with that nerdist flow, getting pterodactyl fly on the track. 4 records deep, 5 EPs, 1 mixtape, cause you can't kill me. Poison when I spit it, Komodo dragon, nerdcore royalty, Kimono dragon. Cisco Badillion loquaciousness, no rapper ever born did a rhyme like this. MC Lars with the rhythmic alacrity, orator her skills cause a mad catastrophe. The whole crew sick, like Kubrick. Got your eyes wide shut for this apocalypse. Let's face it, I'm an awesome rapper. Post-punk laptop velociraptor. No, I won't dumb it down for the mainstream fan, cause the mainstream fan has lame taste, man. Yeah, I said it. And I'm flying over hurdles. Keep it underground like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See a funny thing happen on my way to the stage. Waylaid by a stegosaurus, stacking on my leg. When I made my escape, it was way too late. Got that T-virus strain all up in my veins. Bringing pain like the Necronomicon. Iguanagon loose up at Comic-Con. Tearing up your lawn like a Moclodon. Take away your girl like I was Donkey Kong. Jurassic Park this van in your city every time I rock a show. Cause the fans all bounce when I light up the room with that pyroclastic flow. Yo! No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Cause I make that smart music, that hard DIY from the heart music, that Lars, he came to straight rocket music, that burning down your local hot topic music, that KRS-One on my album music, that of course you know I've read up on Malcolm music, that PMA all day music, that guy who gave you K-Flay music, that R.I.P. Pat Wood music, that only wanna do a bit of good music, that got here on my own music, that hey it's Weird Al on my phone music, that lit hop Edgar Allan Poe music, that show your English teacher how to flow music, that TED Talk read a book music, that look at Scissor Crack on the hook music, like no mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender.
Guys, is Paul coming soon?
Our top story tonight, a herd of zombie dinosaurs.
Indeed, Paul is coming soon.
More damage and destruction than the city has ever seen. We go now live to the Golden Gate Bridge, where a zombie Tyrannosaurus Rex is currently ripping apart.
Paul's getting his snack in. You have a hat?
What up, stream? We are here. And maybe taking a AU buy.
Nice.
Euro yet.
Coming up after the break, San Francisco has already seen its local coffee markets impacted by these zombie dinosaurs. What these developments mean for your organic Arabica. And then, enterprising young people are bringing gentrification to dinosaur caves and dens. We find the city's best apocalyptic food trucks. And finally, an Oxford study finds that white kids are still not hyphy. What can you do to help? We'll cover it after the break.
What up, chat? How's it going? How's everyone doing tonight? We can get a nice strong close, maybe a little stronger than this. I think we'll go test the highs. We'll wait. Not real keen on that close, so we'll chill. Santiago, what up, George? Foy, Joseph, hello. Tastak, Jordan, Ivan, Michael Neptune, Kosau. Hello. EJ, ranging, nothing. Stay away for now. GJ, same thing. Don't touch it yet. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we push up to this high up here. We close above resistance. I think that's be a solid. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't like the 30-minute. That is disgusting. Yeah, I think it's a waiting game. I think hourly will be our friend in this one. We'll see what happens. If anything, wait till London. Or I think once we get this 4-hour close, we're going to have a real good idea on where we're going. So if we can close bullish, and we start pushing back up into this resistance here. Close bearish, but we keep coming down, test this low. See what happens. I think if anything, AUD pairs are going to be our best bet for tonight. What up, Jose? How's it going? A long ways away, man. Welcome. Do have to finish my food, but I will still be here to do questions. I'll just be doing some multitasking for the next 5 minutes or so. I've been pretty busy up until the last second of needing to start the stream, so bear with me for a few more minutes. Appreciate it. We got AUD news at 6. So 6 minutes ago.
This one's for every beautiful has-been.
So it's got a little bit of JPY. Shouldn't do too much. Just a yellow folder. NZD probably will move AUD pairs a little bit as well. So just be careful if you're in AUD. Be aware of what's going on.
And it's also for you, every person with has-beens. You who filed old emotional baggage into recycle or trash bins. Which one goes where? I guess it depends.
How'd everyone's morning go? Everyone gets a winning trade, or did we get caught in GJ's nonsense this morning? So on Instagram, a lot of people got stuck in GJ kind of playing with people's emotions.
My mind is a bit of a museum. Art everywhere. You might stop and stare if you could see them. Lucky for me though, you probably never will. They're not exactly painful, but still. I've tried so many times to pry the parchment down with careful fingers, and that's when I see it. Tiny cracks in the artwork, the starts of tears, so I leave it. It's fitting for a haunted house to have art that's beautifully tragic. If Scooby-Doo and crew rolled through my mind, I'd like to think they'd find themselves enthralled by the magic. Long before they ever saw the ghoul behind the facade, working my heartstrings and brain synapses at the same synchronized, methodical, odd pace. Hoping to get at me, bring it all back and see. If now is tragedy, past is my majesty. If it still matters to be in the presence of clouds of perfume that could make up the essence of tears, fears, trust, and lust. Beers, cheers, dust, and fluff that could fill in the gaps of my story as I heard it. Pad all the parts that aren't perfect, to blur the worst and cover the worthless, to blot out the parts that I once found disturbing. Convince me the past is uncomforting. Heaven resign my own mind to be forcibly sentenced to wallow inside of the trap of resentment and drag all my effort away from the present. Ups and downs and ins and outs, I come back your last. But smiles or frowns or brand new counts whenever I need rest. I know there's a velvet room with paintings to my left, and a box with slivered pieces of the love from in my chest. Ups and downs and ins and outs, I come back your last. But smiles or frowns or brand new towns whenever I need rest. I know there's a velvet room with paintings to my left, and a box with slivered pieces of the love from in my chest. I think there's a value in appreciation without longing, fondly recalling what you did last summer without needing to check your Instagram. You each played a role, a painting in a gallery, a crucial thread in the tapestry. Sometimes we part ways with the silence of the last few grains of sand passing through an hourglass. Other times, it's with the screeching brakes too slow to prevent a crash. Each footprint in the path, each with the same promise of being the last. Me, I've learned to glance back and gently laugh, or at least give a knowing smile. Because love is all mistakes and perfection in equal parts. And if I've ever seen one, love is a work of art.
Thank you for the subscribe, 77 figures. Appreciate it. I'm almost done, guys. I don't know, like 5 more bites. You guys got charts you want to send it? I'm gonna try and pull those up while I finish what I'm doing. Yay. Resistance, minor resistance. Yeah, looks like we could break through that little minor resistance and get up into these highs over here. See what happens. I think that looks solid. Just wait for maybe a close above. Or wait for it to push up, come back, make a support. Occasion gets a little finicky, so if you're gonna get in on a close above here, you might want your stop loss underneath your support down here, just so you don't get wicked out. Looks like it's kind of wicky in this area, so.
You seem to be the only one worthy of a final test.
Alright, my bad guys. The chat I had popped up was frozen. I see all the comments now. The Bali, hello. Hour 4 analysis, yes, you sure can. Yeah, 4 hour, weak bullish close. Lower time frame starts forming resistance. Eventually flip bearish. Yes, I agree. And then we could put that wick fill and test the low of yesterday's daily candle. I think that looks solid. Yeah, if we push up into here and we get resistance with clean candles, we get up into this nasty area. Nice move up, bearish candle. Probably come back here, maybe test that low. See what kind of volume we get at open in 45 minutes.
Yo. How's it going? Not bad, not bad. I'm giving Asian a shot today.
Yo, how's it going, Paul? Not much. Yeah, I know, I saw that. That's dope. Yeah, I'm down. I'll bring the professional camera for that one.
The world ain't what it seems. You ain't never seen the world's most fearsome fighting scene. When you're a little bit older, you realize the meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines will have you sauce. Pizza rhyme.
Can I talk? My name is pronounced Joaquin. No worries. Yeah, many people call me Jay. No worries, bro.
I believe JPY is done with holiday today. Yes, we are good. Maybe some better volume than earlier this week.
Don't need ooze to give him a bruise. Renaissance artists are ass kicking. Don't get included in my muse. Let cool have a temper that's worse than Raphael. They say I should keep it inside, but what the shell? That's why my name ring bells like Floridor and Naga. Take it back, ring bells like Hector Salamanca. Breaking Bad, born to be the city's heroes. More cutting edge than what's wielded by Leo.
Yo, yo.
Got nothing in stock, man. Think the backs of the
What up? Are you ready to see this, Paul?
See what?
Oh, look at this. Ready? Wait 1 second.
Uh-oh. I'm nervous.
Oh, do you see?
Should I be nervous?
No, no, look. Do you see? Oh, this jackass didn't even look. Oh, he's trying to get away.
You realize eventually come around, that's rotunda. Just go and yell the victory cry. Cowabunga.
So what's this, Gurja? You're breaking into social media here?
Say that again?
You're breaking into social media with the kitty and everything?
Yeah. He's a lion. I just to let the chat know, I'm not looking at NZD pairs today or AUD Abiso due to the fact that there is for NZD there's restricted news that I can't trade. Official cash rate cuts on 10 p.m. I can trade before that, but I'm just in case not to slip up, I'm not gonna look at it at all, and that should I feel like also affect AUD, the currency. So I'm gonna stay away from that. Alright, we're ready. I'm just looking around right now. All I said, I already told the chat that I'm not looking at NZD because there's restricted news for me, and it's high impact news regardless of that. And I may not be looking at AUD pairs because I believe that if NZD has high news, it's going to affect AUD also. So I'm gonna try to stay away from them. NZ for sure. AUD I might see if I see an entry. Other than that, I'm looking at GG and EJ and UJ just right now, just to go over and see what I see until.
Yeah.
Because I don't wanna look at NZ and just by mistakenly take a trade when the news comes out.
Hey, Sean. Sean's chart. Validation. Stay away. Yes. Sells below. Buys above. I think that's solid. Oh, buys up here. Okay. Yeah. Wait for support to be created. I agree. I think that looks good. I think that's a solid plan. If we break above, if we start pushing up and we get above these highs, and then we pull back in and we make support, I think that's also still valid to then push up your target up here.
One.
We can blow these wicks here, come push that wick fill. Yeah, but this is just a big, nasty GJ range. If anything, if you're gonna trade it, you need to buy the bottom, have your stops under the lowest support, or you're gonna sell the top at resistance and have your stop above the resistance. If you're gonna do it, again, lower probability, but feel like you need to take a trade. I think the highest probability of these low probability trades would be buy the low, sell the high once resistance or support is confirmed. But I'm not doing that. I'm not advising you to do that at your own will. But with how it's moving, that's probably going to be the best opportunity if you're going to take a trade at all.
Also, Matthew, restricted news. FTMO has some restricted news, high impact news only typically, that can cause a high, what's the word, volatility in the market, and it's 2 minutes before, 2 minutes after. You can't have any trade in entry or anything like that. Regardless of it being restricted, I would not be trading a rate cut or anything like that with my own account, so it doesn't affect me too much, but that is something that if you didn't know. Also, I was looking at UJ. I think UJ looks the best for this session. For me, the idea is it's coming to a 4 hour resistance up here, which is also an hourly resistance. And then I have an hourly support down here. And the only sort of setup I'm looking for is sells, because sells is way cleaner coming into this. Yep. So either I want to see a rejection off of this 4 hour and 1 hour resistance, or either a minor support forming, somewhere in the range to continue heading down for this clean traffic. Resistance head down, sorry.
Yeah, I got you. I think 1 hour, 30 minutes got this weird bearish candle.
Yeah.
So I think 1 hour bearish candle would be good to come test this low here, and then price would kind of do something like this.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yep, that would be
perfect.
That would be our little bounce right there. But I do think we should come down these two candles here.
Yeah.
And get into this support down here that we have, because we got support there, resistance there, support, little resistance, little minor resistance, minor support. We broke through, came back right above. I would expect somewhere in this area here would be where we tap into down here.
Yeah.
But obviously not one shot down. Maybe. But I think it's gonna be more of a dwindle or trend, lower low, lower high sort of thing.
Ideally, I would like, I can completely agree with you. Ideally, I would like some sort of resistance to form up here at an old resistance already, because that's a 4 hour and 1 hour, so that would be indicating another, it'll just indicate more strength in the resistance than somewhere in the middle of the range.
Jay, so Tokyo Open is in 33 minutes.
Other than that, I think you just one of the better pairs to look at for today.
Yeah, I think UJ is probably. Oh, okay, come on, computer. I think UJ is our better opportunity. 30-minute 1 hour. Hipster I don't know. Hipster will pop on. It usually pops on when I get in a trade, to be honest. We're gonna listen to Forever by Pools.
Jaquan, J. I'm gonna just go. Yeah, J. Yeah, I trade more than 1 to 2 pairs. I found to I found that I like USD CHF the most. I don't know why, it just works out for me every single time I take a trade on that pair. Delpre, if you're talking about the move up on,
That's just weird, man.
yeah, I was saying if you're talking about this move up, we look at that as clean traffic. So typically, if it moves up clean, it will move down clean in a way. So this I'm looking at as clean traffic. Isn't CHF, someone said, isn't CHF highly manipulated? I don't get your question by the Foy, but I know that CHF is a safe haven. There was an article earlier this year where the central bank admitted to intervening in the market.
They say that about euro dollar as well. So, trade what you see, right?
Yeah, that's what I can't agree with the lady. Just trade what you see. I don't care what the banks are manipulating. I can't really do anything about that, so I'm just trading what I see. Delpre, yeah. For myself, I look at the most recent traffic. So this is the most recent traffic. Obviously, I'm looking at these resistances here still. I'm taking that into consideration, but this is the most recent traffic for me. So I try to look at most recent supports and most recent resistances. So this would be a most recent support. This would be a most recent. I mean, that's resistance and most recent support. And if it breaks this, most recent support right here. This is most recent support, clean traffic to the left. To possibly take it down. This is on 30-minute to this zone, or even down to this. Just to play safe, I would just take a either to the zone or 1-to-1. Trust me, I know those battles. I know those. Yeah, I know those battles. One thing I also want to say about UJ can go up, and but to me, if you look left, the traffic is coming to going up is not that favorable. So I'd rather watch it come down than go up.
Yeah, it does look like it might be trying to make support though. Push up and make a high. But we are at resistance, where we also had resistance. Daily overall is bearish, so I think this could just be our lower high being created up in here.
You did to me on the 1 hour, it just isn't going up. Doesn't have the cleanest traffic.
Yeah. And I think we're gonna be coming back to get this wick here. So weekly is also bearish, so yeah, looks like we're just kind of making our top wick up in this area here. You get it?
I think EJ and GJ are good for a little up move. Seems like they're breaking that 30-minute range now.
Recommend a broker in Canada. Gerza, any Canada brokers?
I'm trying to find myself one again. I used to use Vantage. Vantage is getting rid of the Canadian clients by November. So once I find one, I'll let you guys know. Other than that, chat if you guys have any suggestions. You guys can write them down. So I'll let you guys know in November what my new broker would be.
Gotcha.
Georgia, you're young. Maybe you could start your own.
No, I do not want that pain and hassle. Just a simple guy.
And you could have your own brokerage, and the whole thing could be running itself, and you could be back there trading in the background.
And you know, the couple people say you can manipulate your own broker, and make millions and millions of dollars.
Dude, brokers, they don't manipulate anything. They just run the software that they bought.
That's what people say, though. You get what I mean? People
They
are.
they don't have time to do all that stuff. They don't do that stuff. People need to go and hang out at the brokerage for a while and see what they do.
What up, Simon? How's it going, bro? I am great. How are you? I'm looking at UJ and the extreme bullish move up. How do you treat movements behind that move? All right, let's check out UJ. Yeah, so this is just could be making just the top wick for the week window. So if we look at the weekly, a previous weekly was really strong bearish. So could just be making the top wick. Plus time frames all move the same, so we need to see. We saw a lower low. If we're going to continue in a downtrend, we need to see a lower high to come back to the low, or make a lower high and then we make a support, higher low, and then we start going into an uptrend is what we would kind of look to see how price is moving. But it looks like overall, if you zoom out a little bit, we are coming down. Maybe right now we're going up, but for Asian session, we go to 4 hour now, we do have a bearish candle, but maybe we've established good resistance, or this support will continue driving us up. So we'll see how this 4 hour closes, see what happens at Tokyo Open. But otherwise, if this resistance holds, we have a really nice candle to come down, get back into here, which then on the daily would give us a lower high, and we would start to get back into the downtrend on these 4 hour, 1 hour time frames, and then the higher time frames would also line up as coming back into a downtrend as well. What up, Rabbi? How's it going? Pull up your chart. Waiting on entering EA sell if we break the current candle low. Nice. I'll put that up in a second for you, Simon. Retest the new support. Yes, support. Price went up. What is this? UJ. Think it's going up? Yeah. I think that's also a solid idea as well. It is looking a little uptrendy. So if we can get above this area here, your little blue dot circle thingy, sphere, I agree. I think that can do that as well. But whatever happens here and at Tokyo Open would be my counter argument to your chart is, are we going to have volume to get above here and continue? Or are we going to get here, turn around, and come back and get into this price area down here, or get near the lows again, and then just kind of range? So that would be my counter argument, but I do absolutely agree. Higher high, higher low, potentially. We should go test the high and make a higher high if we are in a true uptrend.
The way that I've been just trading Asian is, I'm expecting no volume like all the time.
Yep, yeah, I'm just expecting once we get to or make resistance, just take a sell, or if you make support, buy support. Because it shouldn't have volume. If we get a good bearish, like if we get a good bearish 30-minute or 1-hour close, besides the Tokyo Open first 15 minutes, we shouldn't have volume to just rip above a bearish candle or rip below a bullish candle.
Yeah.
We would need volume to do that.
And if there's volume, that's good. And let's just hope it's consistent then for the rest of the week.
Hi,
for me, I
Salmon.
just... No.
EA, once it breaks the low. Yep, I would put stop above the resistance though. So maybe above right here, that bearish candle and that little bullish right there. I think that looks beautiful. Just be aware of managing it here. Might not be volume to push through here, and it might just kind of dance. Plus, coming into Tokyo Open, you don't want to get wicked out to then it continues. So just manage it. Would be all I say. But I like the idea. It just the timing might not line up super great, but it could play out perfect. So you never know.
Okay. He actually doesn't pay me. Don't say that. People should believe. Guys, if you have any questions, type them in. We got 19 minutes before Asian Open. And wait, what screen is it on right now? Oh, okay. I'll go over my day again. I'm expecting not that too much volume in Asian. I want to tap into this resistance. I want to change my arrow. Tap into this resistance. See some sort of confirmation, rejection to take it back down to the support, bottom of this little range it's in. Hopefully it can break, take it down to this old resistance, new support, or if people believe that there's enough volume in Asian, clean traffic to left, the most recent, you can take it down all the way to the bottom of the zone there. And my trades are all reduced risk for Asian Open or like early Asian, and then sometimes late Asian. I do normal risk because all my better trades are late Asian after the 4-hour close, 1 to 2 hours from the 4-hour close. It's always been better for me in Asian session now. 30-minute on UG is also a bit messy, so I'll be looking at more of like a hourly 30-minute if it does a bearish engulfing. I can look at that too. Pepper, so max trade with a, I know this isn't for me. For FTMO accounts, one lot. No, it's 10% of the account, 5% on a daily. And you can do any lot you want as long as you don't go under the risk, calculated risk that they have. I do 1% per trade or 0.5%. The only time I've went over 1% is when I make a dumb mistake and over risk, like how I did on Friday. Yeah. What are you looking at GJ for? Like what in? On 30-minute, 1 hour? What time frame?
15.
15. Oh, from the I see. I think I see where you created the support, money support.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a nice quick. That would have been a nice trade. But it's good that he's like this early into the into learning. It's good that he's able to even identify that.
Yeah, we've been drilling it in like every single day, every other day.
It's like he has a good teacher.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah. What up, Foex Spider? How's it going? We are great, just chilling. Old school teacher. Yeah, you don't do your homework and get your ass beat. Get the belt. You think that would help you learn or not? He's like, ask my parents. Yeah, that's not. I don't learn that way. He's like, they told me not to do bad things, and it didn't work. DJ's moving well. AU buys would have played out, but that would have been stressful. You know what I'm saying? That would not have been. It would have been a good trade, but it would have been, would have been a little nerve-wracking to just sit in there and watch it. Play with your emotions a little bit. But Samurai, how's it going? You're in buys, barely BE. Nice job, Jay. Very nice. UJ. Like UJ's going up as well. Looks like 15-minute had to move. Well, 30-minute kind of had to move once we closed bullish. We'll test the high. Wickville, push up there. Yeah. I think we're getting a little bit of volume because we're getting closer to Tokyo Open, so it's kind of starting to set up where it wants to set up. Or Tokyo Open to then have the volume push where it wants to push, which I think is going to be back down, but we'll see.
Let's see if I'm correct today. This is the zone I want to see. This is the zone I want to see some sort of reaction at.
Samurai, I think the volume is on its way back. It's on the bus and it is almost home. Is my opinion on that. I think we're coming back into moving a little better. I don't think it's fully there yet. I think it's still a little slower than usual, but we're definitely better than we were previous weeks and months. PUBG World, all right. Let's see what we got. Buy, got out of consolidation is what it looks like. Stop underneath that little 1 minute support. Oh, 15 minute support. Okay. EMA 1, that's what I looked at. Target wick fill. Yeah, I think that looks solid. I don't trade the. Okay, that's a 15 minute. I don't know why I keep thinking 1 minute. Yeah, I would just be aware of coming into Tokyo Open. Make sure you manage it. Tokyo Open gets a little weird sometimes, so. But I think the idea is solid. If there was if Tokyo has volume or doesn't have volume, that's the only thing I would worry about. But if there is volume, I think this trade is a very solid trade. On buying there. Yeah, so I didn't know how good the volume was going to be. Yep, we're now testing the high, and it looks like we might make a higher high, so that would have been a solid buy. Just still don't fully trust Asian pre-Tokyo Open yet. Are you gonna wait for a retest? Gotcha. Solid. Yeah,
I just hit my TP.
Let it create a high and then come back and make support. I think that's perfect. Catch, you just hit TP on AU?
No, on GJ.
Oh, nice.
And I'm not gonna hold a runner. I'm just gonna wait for the open, maybe 15 minutes after.
Yeah. Looks good. Yeah.
And I kind of agree with you about it coming down, and then because I think it's going to push up in London and New York. I'm anticipating a midweek reversal, which might be just like something I have up my butt. Not true. Might be a fantasy.
Yeah. We'll see what happens up in this area.
So for my next GJ buy trade, I want a real solid up pattern on the 15 minute.
Same.
I mean, like, well, it's just going to be on the 1 hour, actually.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for 15 minute. Hopefully London and New York can, well, hopefully London and pre-New York can trend really nicely, and I want to catch a nice juicy trade to this morning. Yeah, AU played out beautifully, so I'm gonna note down that
but I'm thinking that
AU is good at this time.
I'm thinking GJ might be good for a push down real soon here.
Yeah, it's real messy up here, so if we get resistance, I think we'll come back to support. Maybe break it and push this low, and then range out.
Yeah, so that's like 30 pips.
Down to the low support.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
should
that'd be
be able
nice.
to
That'd be
get
nice.
like
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
15 or 20 in there or whatever.
Yeah, if we can get a good stop loss, absolutely.
Who am I then? Who am I then? Just or Jay? All right. All right.
What about me?
You can call me Jay, or you can call me Jay.
Yeah.
Do you guys even remember that?
No.
It was what was it? Saturday Night Live or let me look it up. It was really famous.
J or Ja. Yep.
And here in Chile, the short for my name is Juago. I don't know if
Juado?
Juago?
Quago? Okay.
It's like como Jaco, but something like that.
Gotcha. I think I'll stick with J.
All right.
Yeah, UJ could be coming down. We need resistance first. At the moment, we have kind of a higher high, higher low. We're now testing the high. So, if we close underneath support, I think that's good to come down. Or if we get a bearish candle, we could maybe anticipate coming back to support, maybe a break, but at least get it from the high to the support again and trade the range a little bit. See how Tokyo Open sets up though.
One thing I'm also going to be looking for UJ is if it breaks this, right? And it breaks it. I don't mean just like by 1 pip. Like if it breaks by like 5 to 10, 20, like 15 pips. I don't think it will, but if it breaks by like 5 to 10 pips and then it comes back down, I'll look at that as some sort of confirmation. But when it comes back down, like within like the same 15 minute and 30 minute.
You mean if it goes up, you're gonna wait for it to come back and make support and take it?
No, I'm saying like if it goes up and then within the same candle, if that's on a 30 minute or 15 minute and it starts coming back down, I'll take it as it's coming back down.
Gotcha.
But it would.
Paul, I sent that link in the chat. You should watch it. It's like 1 or 2 minutes long. People used to talk about that, like Americans. I feel like I've been living under a rock for 20 years. It hasn't even been that long. It's been like... Anyway, things moved really quickly.
Or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Sonny, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Ray J, or you can call me RJ, or you can call me RJJ, or you can call me RJJ Jr. Or you can call me Johnson.
Damn. You were right, Cats. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was totally worth it.
Yeah, that was worth it.
I think GJ is a sell, by the way.
UJ's going up, bro. Yeah, if it goes up, it goes up. But, you never know.
Yeah, my plan is I'm mainly looking for sells, so if it goes up, I'm glad. I hope someone gets it. That's all I wish for. Someone grabs those pips. I don't have a setup for buys just because when I look to the left, I don't like what it's coming into.
Yeah, I don't like what's up here either. Looks like this is a higher time frame liquidity area to come down. So if we tap back into here, yep, right here.
How do you guys feel about GJ sells?
The dumbest thing I've ever heard. Don't ever speak again.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Yep, see you. I think GJ sells is possible as long as we get resistance again. I agree.
Yeah, I think sales will later in the night, maybe later in Asian.
Yeah.
Or for GJ.
Maybe come make a lower high here in these wicks. Maybe right here. We got support here. Resistance, resistance, resistance. We had resistance, and then we made the fake out, and then we had the wicks tapping here. So I think this line, this area here, would be a solid area for that lower high to form.
Yep. I agree.
How's it going, her? How are you?
Doing good, man. How about you?
Lovely.
Man, I figured GJ this one. Check me out.
Yeah, that thing was. She was mean.
Right. I saw the higher high form. I'm okay. Go for a buy.
Same.
But damn, it just reversed.
Yeah, I took it, and I was my target was 20 pips. I got to 17, and I went to press my SL at entry button, and I guess I didn't click on MT4 first because it didn't set it, and I noticed it, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just give it another minute, and then it turned around on me, and I was like, fuck.
Right. Yeah. I actually hit 20 pips, but nah, I didn't get out.
Oh.
And then it reversed.
Could have went break even then for sure.
Yeah.
Can you pull up UJ real quick? It kind of one thing that I like that it does is it created the top wick first. So whenever it creates a top wick, if it was a little bigger, so if it kind of broke up a little higher, I would have taken a sell as it's going up, because typically it's going to come back down and create the bottom wick, and then that would have already been like 1-to-1 or whatever it was.
You would have sold just randomly in the top wick?
No, randomly as it's pulling back, like on like a lower time frame, like drop down to like a 5 minute and see that it's going to start pulling back, and then I would have taken an entry, and the stop loss would have been just above the wick.
Before it closed?
Yeah, before it closed. Risky, but the way that Asian moves, I think it would have been possible.
I don't agree with that one.
Ooh.
Not that you care, but I'm just.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that, because it could have just made a top wick, came back, made a bottom wick, pushed up a little higher, stopped you out, and then just continued. You know?
Yeah, it is. It.
Exotic, you can't stop the product. Zavala bring the drama, you cannot deny it. My movement you can't weaken, so we gotta crush the red legion and leave them dead bleeding. Elemental affinity for big guns. Sunshot, one shot, are you kids done? It blew the tower, but can't let that hinder us. Never giving up, we on the stuff that blew gender up. It's indisputable what I can do to you. The carnage is beautiful. Meet me in the crucible. You gotta supercharge when you get in the quad on my squad. Please, no relay, no. When you run across a map, you keep getting capped, no be please. Go with the game flow. When you at the power ammo, when you got some weak sauce in your hand. Back up off, yo. These gaming MCs, we got one destiny, what that be? Wiping maps, yo.
Yo, Rory XP is empowering this guardian from a well like an hour rift. Call the storm, lightning ions, blasting guardians off the wall, fighting lions. Go ahead and beg, I will not stop. No community, but my guys we going pop pop. Savage, merciless, no time for fake fads. Climbing the top, steady grinding like break pads.
Break fast, your team, take last, no safe paths. Recruit, place ads, straight blast. We money, straight cash. Brave lads, play last and they smashed. Face facts, we murderous. I can hear your heartbeat through the mic, a sign of your nervousness. You getting nothing but the best from me. Just accept it, it's destiny. Let's go.
You gotta supercharge, then you get in the quad of my squad. Please, newbie, lay low. When you running across the map and you keep getting capped, newbie, please. Go with the game flow. When you at the power ammo, when you got some weak sauce in your hand. Back up off, yo. These gaming MCs, we got one destiny. What that be? Wiping maps, yo.
I see a lot more faithful days when I catch a glimpse of your face. You're the silver lining to every mistake that I might do. I dreamt about a goddess and she looked just like you, yeah. My head spin and my heart race when your lips whisper my name. How'd she crack the code? How'd you get the best of me? Others took small pieces, but you got the whole damn rest of me. Blessed to be where I am, just admiring my destiny. Embrace the partial death of me when single me is rest in peace. Your hair, stare, style, flare, nose, eyes, thighs, but what? Don't get me started on why I love you so much. Your mind
UJ's moving up. Look at that.
you laugh at all my jokes, you cuddle close, must be the one. I see a lot more faithful days when I catch a glimpse of your face.
I want to see what the next 15-minute does. If it goes up, if it continues up, then that was the play for Asian. If it comes back down, it does a fake out.
Yeah, I'm looking at GJ Sal's if we get a bearish 15
Yeah,
minute.
okay.
Come back into the range.
Yeah, you got some clean traffic on GJ too.
Come down, yeah.
No, yet. How are you?
What's up, Gurjot?
What up? What up? Why you so quiet, bro? Where have you been?
Quiet.
Just focusing.
I'm not quiet, man. I'm roaring like a lion right now. No, yeah, no, I'm just hanging out right now. Not doing any trading for Asian. You know, just enjoying hanging out with you guys.
Got it. Got it. I
Yeah.
I don't think he was talking about you, buddy.
Oh, definitely wasn't talking about the Canadian, that's for sure.
You already know Canadians rock. We're always on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GJ is showing the classic sign.
UJ's coming down too.
It's a class act.
Cats, you taking UJ sell? I won't say.
Yeah, I'm already in.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Aggressive entry.
I'm gonna let this.
Yeah.
Because I think GJ is gonna go boom in London. I mean up. Boom. That's why I'm selling her now.
Why do you think it's gonna go up, like fundamentally or something like that?
I have this thing in up my butt today about a midweek reversal.
I'm just thinking to sell to come back in the range.
I'm gonna let UJ close on the 15-minute.
Oh, you did doing the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna stay in the range and come back down. That's my idea.
That'd be perfect for both pairs, UJ and GJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a huge swing trade set up, but not on my live account. It's actually on my demo because I've been trying to stay off swing trading like for a year and a half, 2 years, but as of late, I've been testing a few things, and they've all been paying out.
Yeah.
So I might set up a new account in the next couple months that I swing on.
I said some pretty dumb stuff like 5 minutes ago in the stream. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I didn't hear it, so you might want to not repeat it.
Nah, Paul already said that's pretty dumb. I was like, now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, yeah.
Oh, are you talking about the 5 minute?
Yeah. I said some pretty dumb stuff. Think about it now. Pretty dumb.
I thought it was all a joke.
Nah, I was just being an idiot, like a straight doofus.
Mhm.
It like I sat there thinking about it. I was like, that's some dumbass stuff that I just said.
Mhm.
Dude, as long as you didn't enter a trade on it, I think you're
No,
good.
no, 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 no. I didn't. I'm waiting for 15 minutes.
Yep. Jay. Who sent that? Jay. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think that's a good possibility. For that to happen in Asian, though, we're gonna need volume. And my idea is that we do not have volume, and we're just gonna fall back down. So we had this push up. That was just Tokyo Open coming in, and we're out of gas. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna fall back down.
Where do you get that box from?
This box?
Yeah.
From these wicks on the 30-minute right here.
Oh, I see.
Hmm.
Thanks.
Yep.
I was gonna say I like the analogy. We're out of gas.
Yeah.
Asians out of gas, and now we're gonna come back.
Yeah, I mean, if we look, let's do a little testing. Okay, I think what open is 19, I believe. Let me check. Yep, open is 19. So look for 19. Here we go. Came down. Support was established. First 15-minute bullish candle. Lows were never broken. Tokyo Open ran out of gas. Retraced. Looks a little different, but still the same idea. Or we could say we pushed up. Tokyo Open ran out of gas. We came back down to the low. Could have even taken it to the low here, but it fell a little deeper. Let's go back. We gotta go to previous week now. Tokyo Open ran out of gas, came back down. Next day, 19. Where we at? This one actually trended a little bit. It came down, support, and then we just kind of dwindled down. So this one didn't really run out of gas. We could say maybe we went up and then we stopped, but this one I think would have just been a kind of a no trade, or maybe sell under the support, but risky as you go into this stuff here. So that day would have been an exception. This one,
Unless they marked the flag and took the break of the flag on that one.
yeah, this one came down, ran out of gas coming down, support, tap support, went back up, and then after the push up went bearish, ran out of gas again, came back down. Also ran into resistance. Same thing again, came down, came back up. So you're just waiting for support, buy a support, wait for resistance, sell resistance. That's it. So that's kind of my idea, is wait for resistance. Oh, hey, wait for resistance and sell resistance. That is it.
Sell at resistance and buy at support.
Yep, Asian's a little different
So
because it doesn't.
boring.
Asian's different because it doesn't usually trend really well at all. It normally just kind of makes a high, comes back to the low, and then ranges, maybe does a really weak trend. But that's the reasoning behind, if we close bearish, take a sell, stop under resist, or stop above resistance, take it down to the low, see if we can catch that move down.
Withdraw the money, pay some bills.
I have no idea Forex better. No idea.
And sorry, just so the 15-minute setting up on UJ, can you go on it real quick, just so I can give my what I'm saying now. So 15-minute, if this closes like this, is a strong confirmation for me. Entry would be right when the 15-minute closes. Take an entry, stop loss above, and then the target would be bottom of the range. So not the very bottom, but exactly where the line is. I think that's where the 30-minute setup was. Or if somebody doesn't want to take the bottom range, they can also secure 1-to-1. I typically secure 1-to-1. If there's good volume to continue down, I'll take it down. But if there's not, I'll just secure 1-to-1.
Yep, I'm on board with that. I'm gonna do GJ though.
Yeah. So everything's called before I'm taking the trade. That is our trades for me and you, and we shall see.
It'll be kind of interesting to see what happens with GJ next 2 days, next 3 days. See where the weekly candle closes. I don't know. I think we might come down to 132. Because there's like lots of momentum right now.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm not gonna let her wear pink. Didn't you see the Huffington Post article on Facebook this morning? Gender roles?
Yeah, I looked at those levels down there, and I'm not sure. So we'll see. If we get the midweek reversal and it heads back up today, then that's not happening. But if it breaks down, then I concede.
Do you think the gold iPhone 6 will Indigo Aura?
Mr. Dorian.
Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, might have a midweek reversal. It's possible, definitely.
This song goes out to all you people obsessed right now with
Yeah, but it's not going to happen because I'm itching for it.
It's not going to be happening because you're in sales right now. You're not letting price go up.
Oh, so yeah, I'm blocking it, you know, with my 30,000 lots.
That's a lot of lots. How many lots is that? How many? Can't you try 500 lots now on Trader's Domain? Something like that. Crazy, man. It's like $500 per pip or something.
I just took my entry on UJ, just to let everybody know. And then Paul just took his entry on GJ.
Yep, we'll see if we play out.
Yeah.
If we get volume and we go up, then the idea of ranging was wrong, and we might see a nice little uptrend. But I think with the data, higher probability of ranging, but we will see.
1 hour just closed with a pretty small bottom wick, top wick. Pretty small.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were gonna make a top wick, so I just jumped in right away. Half risk as usual. One attempt in Asian. Doesn't play out. I'm done till London.
Rashard, are you talking to us? I don't get what you mean by breakout traders. I'm not like one type of trader. I'm just a scalper.
Thank you, PUBG bro. Appreciate the sub, bro. Thank you.
There's no just like, oh, I'm a breakout trader. I'm just a scalper, and I take any setup that I think is gonna work out.
Yeah, I'm not a bri. I actually don't like breakouts. I like higher highs, higher lows. Supports is I prefer to not trade breakouts.
I swear our textbook trades are always higher highs and higher lows.
Yep.
You did reduce risk for your agent trade too?
Yeah, half risk. Half risk, one attempt. So I can capitalize in the morning sessions where we get better volume, but I think this is solid. As long as we stay underneath here, I think we'll range our way back down to here.
And just in case if someone still wants to complain more, my stop loss number wise is 105, 100, just above the top wick. Someone wants to complain anymore.
Who's complaining?
No one. I'm just saying in general.
Yep, if SL's going to be hit Richard, you should probably not take the trade. But I appreciate you knowing the future. If you could tell me where this candle goes afterwards, that would be great, because I'd love to jump on that trade.
I haven't taken an Asian trade in like 2 months. I think it was. Hey Paul, what is your? Do you have a weekly goal?
Profit. Yeah. Yeah. Richard was sent to the gulag, I guess, where you can predict the future. So hopefully he has a blessed journey wherever life takes him.
You said FOMO, right?
Yep, this was a FOMO trade that we planned 15 minutes ago.
Hey, Richard, I read that comment too, right? So as it was coming up, I took an extra position just because you said that. That's how confident I am in my trading analysis.
Yeah, no, we sent him to the promised land, and hopefully he.
Wait, I need to get in on this FOMO trade. How do I? What? Where?
Full margin sells. Full margin sells right now. No stop loss. And then we're gonna go for a mild. We're gonna go 72.7 because I just feel like that's a lucky number. That will be our TP. It just feels right, you know.
Fire in the hole.
It just feels right. I'm gonna trade what I feel, so I'm feeling this is TP right here. Come on, guys, can't be saying dumb shit.
In case anyone's new, that was a joke.
Yeah. Yep, GJ. Yep. Yeah. So the idea is that we're just gonna.
Let me say it again, just in case. That was a joke, guys.
Yeah, the idea is just that Asian session doesn't have volume to kind of trend up, and that we respect this bearish candle and kind of come back into the range, back to the low. That is the idea. If we do have volume and we just break above here, well then we were wrong. Yeah, we'll set this at 10 pips, so it's 1-to-1. See if we can get that. How's it going on UJ Gers? Nothing yet.
1 second. I'll be right back.
Yep.
UJ, I was gonna say, UJ hasn't broken any high. Once it breaks high, stop us. If it comes down, TP.
I think I'd be really surprised if that GJ trade doesn't pay today.
Is the original TP valid? I think it's a good. I think it's a good chance we could get down here, but I think we're gonna maybe see a little bit of something here first if we get here. So I'm gonna look to secure 1-to-1 here, and just try. If we can get 10 pips on this, that'll be for Asian. That'll be good enough for me. If you want to take it down to the support, I think that's logical. It could even get down to here. Just mean during the trade longer. So Asian session, if I can get in and out super quick, that's better for me.
Paul, I like you. It's just sometimes I don't want to show up because I like to do my own thing.
I feel that. I feel that. I like my own trading as well. That's why I like doing London and free NY, just kind of music on. Plus nobody's messaged me to join the voice chats, so
yeah, sometimes I get into my own thing for like days or weeks, and I don't like to be in the streams.
Yep, do whatever you want, George. If you want to close at 10, close at 10. If you want to take it to the support, we do have clean traffic, so might work out. MT4 looks a little bit different than what this is doing right now. Is my trading view frozen or something? Yeah, my MT4 was glitching, or my trading view was freezing. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, why is that bearish, but this is bullish? That doesn't make sense. All right, now we're good.
%.
Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA. That's quite unorthodox. Is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle all in effect? Zombie cats, both alive and dead. Well, what did you expect? When deciphering the binary, the waveform goes away. If you measure probability of specific quantum states, you can't know a priori how an atom might behave. Yet through this observation, the universe is changed. What? I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Yeah, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head. The multiverse has got me down. How can I be in the woods while I'm also downtown? And don't say Central Park, I mean a place where I can catch Pokemon after dark. Two answers at once, that's the apps. Like Kellyanne Conway's alternative facts. Level I'm dead. Schrodinger said.
Oh, GG looks like it's trying to come down right now. Oh.
While at a chain smoker show, wait, that happens constantly. Hold on, the possibilities are ample. Let me think about it, I can find a new example. Shaggy asked how magnets work. Unpaired electrons, don't feel like a jerk. 7 million records sold, that's a lot, ICP. While juggalos are criticized for lacking PhDs. And how can Twisted keep dissing Violent J when he hooked them up? That's not okay. On FagoLovers.net, I press refresh. A Hot 97, just getting upset. He's like Tech9's a boy, but we paved the way. Blase Rose got dropped, I don't know what to say.
Alright, looking good so far. Got a little bit more to go. About 7 more pips to fall down would be ideal. Looks like our 30-minute is going to close bearish, so that's good. 30-minute no direction. Very good. And ideally, my plan is that we just retrace this bullish candle here. So we'll see. A little more to go. This song right here is Schrodinger's cat.
Wait, your first TP is 737 as well? Cool.
Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. We check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head.
Oh, looks like we got resistance. That's good. Now we just gotta come down a little bit and hopefully get down to TP and this 30-minute candle. You took it on the 1 minute? All right, Foy, I'll check this out. Ooh, perfect entry. Nice stop. Straight profit for you. Very nice. Very, very nice. Looks good. Hopefully, yeah, we can get down to our TP here. Ooh, that's not cool.
That fake out.
Oh, that's a hell of a 30-minute top wick. Oh boy.
Yeah, I wasn't a trade GJ, but I saw a better setup on EU, and then went with it.
Nice.
I like those liquidity spikes.
Just to let everybody know, because I don't lie about anything, my UG trade is stop loss.
Yeah, I saw that.
I know, man.
I wonder if GJ is going to go up or come down then.
I mean, they put a GPY in the back. So
Wait, were you in a buy for UJ?
No, sell.
So, okay.
I was only looking at sells.
Because I think EU and UJ are kind of like the opposite of each other. So if EU's going down, then UJ should be going up.
Yeah, you're just going up right now. I'm gonna send my analysis out, and it'll be posted on IG.
Nice. Hopefully GJ can come down. 30 minutes trying to flip, so if we can flip, that would be good if we can get those 10 pips. I think that's probably dollar reasoning. Because what is gold probably going down then? Yeah. Never mind. I redact my statement.
Your statement is correct as far as I can see.
Yeah, it is. We'll see. GJ is still valid as of now, so.
Just because gold is ranging doesn't mean it's not gonna push down in that range.
Yeah, it could. I just didn't analyze it, so I didn't want to make any statements on it. Yeah, that's weird. Why did UJ
gold is in a little wedge pattern and it's ranging.
UJ closed bullish. That's interesting. Hopefully GJ does not, because we closed bearish. See, though, if we close bullish on the 30-minute and like we don't get stopped out, then I would be exiting early. But as of now, I think as long as we respect our high here, I think we're still good, but we'll see.
Yeah, gold pushed way down and it's in limbo now. It's really interesting.
Gotcha, Foy. Dollar was strong. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah, I think our trade is good. I think we just need to give it a little more time.
Yep, we'll see. Goes bearish, so that's good. But if it goes up, then that is unfortunate. If we close bullish, then we'll be minimizing and getting out early.
Okay, so I got about 0.8% that I can just play around with. Since I like already hit my goal for the week, so I got like an extra 0.8%. That's considering like the market's money. So I want to try and grow this 0.8%, and but I never want to give back like my goal for the week. Yeah, so I'm just gonna play around. I don't know, might.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Just, it's kind of like a little gift from the market.
I actually do that on a daily basis, which sometimes I don't make it, but I do that. It's very good. So, how long have you been doing that?
Oh, just recently. I mean, just because I've been seeing some profitability lately in the last about 6 weeks. So just recently I've been able to.
So the thing with that is sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and you just have to give it some time, and it'll smooth out.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah, we're pushing up.
A little unexpected bullish volume, it seems. What up, AMR?
It doesn't affect my trade yet. If we break above on the 5 minute and it creates a support up there, then I'm gonna close with a loss. Otherwise, I wait.
I just feel like why would we have volume to just drive up right now? That's my question.
We don't.
It was probably just testing the resistance maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It was a much bigger top wick than I was expecting.
Right. It was like pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think should dip now. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we should just fall back into the range.
Yeah, because my EU did the same thing, and now it's starting to like fall again.
Gotcha.
But I'm not sure if they did the same thing or not.
Yeah, I saw GU's going down, but that's dollar too, so.
Just finished your link up. We'll be posting IG soon, but I sent in the Discord already.
Nice.
I just looked at all the indexes and they're all in our favor.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get it. Hopefully we'll get it. I think it was a solid trade either way. If it hits us out, I would say that's just part of the probability because, especially with the Asian session range, I feel like that's a higher probability. We got good resistance, clean traffic. So.
Yeah, I agree with you. Plus, I want to add that this little move still looks like a down to me. Because on your second candle, the half hour, the wick is still lower at the top. And I've seen that a lot.
Where? Up here?
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. When it's at a support or resistance and that happens.
Yeah, what does that mean? What does it mean?
It's usually a tell.
Of what?
That it's gonna come down.
Oh, gotcha. I just didn't hear the first part. Yeah, I mean,
So,
we're still
like-
at a lower high, so that's
so,
good.
like- Where the drawing? Drawing? Oh, there they are.
Yep, it'll be the options in the Zoom.
Yeah, I have it. So like this here at this level and this is a tell. And this is a tell. So we have a level here. And this is a tell if we close like that.
Yep, I was yeah, we didn't close yet though, so at the moment
Yeah.
we're still respecting that high, and if we break it, then I'm gonna get out of the trade. But as of now, still.
And I too.
Yep.
And with a loss.
Yep. As of now, still good until.
So what
if
I'm
we
saying
break
is,
that high.
if it closes like that, then it's a tell. Do I think it's poker? No. Would I be offended if I found out it really was? No.
Alright.
This song goes out to my Princess Peaches. Y'all know who you are. Yo, 1 year later, more better and more clever. Love for games is like diamonds, go on forever. Skipping and hopping in, my knowledge going and dropping it. It auto shift my soul, so I
When is the NZD news coming? It's 10 p.m. so 2 more hours. Or NZD pairs moving right now. Sometimes if there's heavy news, they don't move NZD pairs.
Oh, NZD.
Yeah, because there's heavy news is coming.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
what you think, son? I was 5 years old when I saw that midsection. If it existed, I probably would have had a kid erection. Holla at these girls, but there ain't nothing to feed her. They can be relaying it.
Gurja, are you looking to trade in NZD, or are you just looking to see what happens from the news?
No, I was just I'm not trading NZD at all. I was just wondering if it was going to be moving before the high impact news, because you know sometimes if news like that's coming out, it kind of just consolidates. So I was just watching that for future reference. But I want to see. I'm gonna take a look at during the time just to see what happens, because it is, I think, official cash rate. Yeah, I know. RBNZ rate statement coming out at 10 p.m.
NZD usually falls more when that happens, but right now it's like, yeah, that could happen still.
I'll be. I won't see what it does during that time.
Yep. Yeah. So 15 closed bullish. That's not good. Not helping resistance to come down. We'll see. Yeah, I think it could be making support to go up, but I just don't think we're gonna push through here. If we do, well, then I was wrong. And then Asian would have not ranged. It would have made a nice little healthy uptrend, or healthy-ish uptrend, but I just don't think Asian is gonna make a nice healthy uptrend. That's my reasoning. Because I think Asian.
I'd be really surprised if it pushes through there and we get stopped down.
Yeah, it would be unfortunate. I just think we're going to be coming back into the range based on all the previous Asian sessions. So we'll see. If it was any other session, yes, this would definitely not be a sell. But this is specific to Asian session and our lack of volume.
And 4 open is about to happen also.
Sorry to hear that, Frankie. Oh, okay.
Oh, that was weird.
There we
It
go.
was
Holy fuck.
Hey.
What happened?
Hey, what's up?
No,
AJ just
no
dumped.
fucking swearing. What the F is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Dude, AJ just moved 12 pip in 1 second.
Yeah, GJ just moved real nice as well.
It just dumped.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
hopefully,
we just got one of those little decisions, huh?
Yeah, hopefully GJ can.
Everybody just started screaming when he
Hopefully
started
GJ can
moving.
finish.
I was looking at my chart and it just happened in a second. I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm hoping GJ
Right.
can finish moving down now.
Yeah, I would have missed that except for my alarm went off.
Oh yeah, EU just dipped too.
Maybe JPY
Fine.
strength coming in right now for
Well, just hit TP.
give us a little burst down.
Trying to trick us, man.
I know, I think this is all the indexes, by the way.
Damn.
Come on, GJ.
AJ
5
keep
more. Let's go, girl.
Going down.
Yeah, go
Oh,
EU.
Look at AJ, boys.
Holy GJ, come on, girl. Finish it. Pump it. Maybe we test these lows down here. I'm still taking it
Is
1 to
it?
1, but
This is all the indexes.
Was there some
And
kind of
it's
news
good.
that this came out?
And the only one that hasn't kicked in yet is the Nikkei, which affects the yen. So as soon as the Nikkei kicks in, it's going to be really strong down.
God damn.
So maybe set the TPs a little lower. Oh yeah, I'm still taking my 1 to 1, but I'm gonna have a runner.
yeah, got a little bit of volume coming in. I think our hourly should, if this candle doesn't push down 1 more pip lower than the wick it made, I think the hourly should still close bearish, and then we should hit it on the next one. But I think this candle has a good chance of pushing 1 pip lower than that wick it just made.
Look on the 5 minute and feel inspired. Paul.
Man, my mom was in a stupor. It seems they ain't learned from that song Super Cooper Troopers. So I got up and sipped the Bloody Mary. Feeling very merry before I go make a Bloody Larry. Cooper Jr. Morton and Desert.
Paul, is 5 minute off limits to you? For a little glance, for inspiration.
That looks good. Once this one flips and I get a nice little push down, that would be lovely.
Yeah, so that looks like a shift candle, and now it's getting, you know, ready to do the move.
Interesting.
So it's gonna hit your TP before it does the move.
Hope so. I think it looks better than it did 5 minutes ago.
Swing my toes, see what they got cooking. Nuki suit, frog suit, and even having fire flowers. Secret agent 24 hours a day, Jack Bauer. Continue this, the Goombas, man, they're gonna get stomped. Even the Thwomp's gonna
I love the excitement from everybody when he started, the volume started picking up, everybody started chiming in.
One's here again. Hey, I was always here.
Oh,
because I know my princess is being held here in Bowser's castle. Step 1, balls in the place. Step 2, make sure you leave a trace. Koopa shells and Goombas when you smash in their face. You thought that was rough? Oh, just you wait.
wait, you secured already? Yeah, yeah.
Step 4, kill them off with no haste. Now I'm baffled. Wait, my princess is in another castle?
That's called discipline right there.
And I'm waiting for my 1-to-1.
I'm doing 1-7.
Yeah, our 1-to-1 is the same today, Paul. Man, I tell you, if I didn't run out of coffee, I would just go get a coffee and not worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. This is getting weird.
Nice job, George. You got 1%. Nice job. I have not secured yet. I need a little bit more. I need another pip. I need a 0.5 of a pip underneath here, and I will secure. And I think we got a good opportunity, a good probability of hitting it. So we'll see. Oh, now we flipped. So maybe we break that 5 minute low, and I think we'll get another healthy 5 minute bearish candle, ideally.
Yep. Most likely.
Come on, GJ. Do the nasty.
Someone said Foy. They said UJ sell now. I do see where you can get the idea of UJ sell now if it comes back to the resistance I broke from. If you're doing quick counter trend trade, the only thing is just watch out for the 4-hour top wick. Maybe let this 15-minute close, and then watch it for, just see what happens when the 4-hour closes and the new 4-hour starts. Because sometimes it does get out of whack. Not going. Are you gonna close it even if it doesn't? Just because Okay.
Lorraine had strong opinions on the Second Amendment, and anyone who disagreed with
Oh,
her,
yeah.
she unfriended with every single click. She felt like a hero till she woke up one day and her friend count was 0.
Back in '04, there was a really mean blog
Hmm.
written by girls who hated Katie's songs.
Maybe in this candle will show or something.
Couldn't get tickets. Her show at the Garden sold out in 2 minutes.
Sam was from LA, trolling every day.
Right, boys. Sorry for screaming. I was so surprised about what happened. Anyway.
That was hilarious.
Well, I'm done for tonight. Took a win. See ya tomorrow. Alright, peace. Peace, boys.
See you, Felix. Gurjot, did you say that you're gonna try and get back into the UJ or something?
No, Foy was asking for. Foy was saying, is it possible to look for you just on? I said yeah, but just be careful with the 4-hour close. Like let the 50-minute close. It'll be going against the trend, but it can be quick. It'll be like a quick trade going against the trend.
Yep. Yeah, I'm hoping this last 5 minute will give us a little bit of a push down, coming into the 4-hour close, hourly close as well. And then we can secure and get break even before the 4-hour close. If we can't push to here before 4-hour close, I'm just going to get break even. And hopefully we fall down that extra pip that we need.
Look at EJ. I quickly glanced over at EJ. Yeah, last time I looked at it, it was dumping too. Yeah. Yeah. Except my peer. What is this? This isn't fair.
Right.
That's all right.
I feel that.
Oh, there we go. One more pip, 2 more pips. No, just 20.
Yep, now it's going.
Oh, man.
Paul's words worked.
Wait, look at the 30 minutes now.
Hi guys, I secured profit. I went risk free. I'm gonna see if I can leave this in to London. See what happens. Apparently,
that was a beautiful trade, man.
Apparently the guy from the future was wrong, so I think he needs to go. Would he have to go back to the past to look at the future to predict this properly? I think that would be how you do it, right? But yeah, the idea, Asian session, it pushed up, it's out of gas, we created resistance. We should respect that resistance and come down back into the range. Exactly what we did. Trade complete, profit secured, and risk-free done for the session. I'm gonna leave my runner for this wick fill in very high optimistics that we will get it. But yeah.
I just got back. I was in the other room. Took out my TP1.
Yep. Actually, I'm gonna set my TP here. So TP will be right here at these bodies here. For my runner. Maybe Asian trends really well and we hit it. If not, we made money. Risk free.
Yeah, I'm just gonna trail mine manually. You know it does, Paul.
Yep. Yeah, I know Forex Spider. I know how to manage my trade. Come on now. You should know this. This morning I risked in total between all I took 3 trades. I kind of took 3 trades. First one was a very small winner. Because I managed it too tight and I didn't trust that we were going to So my trade this morning, I'll be doing analysis and posting my video on my loss. Don't worry, not hiding anything. My buy this morning was right here, support to push this high, but this candle was so big and I put my stop under the support. I didn't think I needed price to hit the top of this wick to hit 1-to-1, and I didn't think that was going to happen. And this is a really heavy resistance here, all the way across the board up here, this right here. And I didn't think we were going to break that. So I closed it early and secured much less than I planned to. And then what else? I took buys here again at support, and price went to here, and my TP was right here at the top. I wanted to fill this body here, and price came to here, and then I closed it right in here. Once we closed like this one broke the low and pulled up a little bit, and then I minimized and closed there. And those were my trades this morning. I don't think I took a third. Might have just been those two. Yeah, it was just those two. So yeah, those are my trades this morning. So that was a losing session, but I minimized it really well. It was about 3,000 in total risk, and I only lost 900. So I'm really happy with how I managed that this morning. And then GJ just kind of played, so I was gonna sit up and try and catch some sells, but looking at it now, I'm really glad I just went to bed after being up for 24 hours instead of trying to catch this one move down to then go into this dog shit. So yeah, that was my morning. I'll have all that analyzed for you guys later, but Asian's complete. We caught a trade. Andy's not here. Andy is not here, so we cannot do the little Asian session thing that we have now, but hopefully he'll be here tomorrow.
The stream's still going until 9:30, right? Or 8:30 for you? Yeah.
Gosh, it's so hard to do nothing. Oh yeah, we did win this, right? Yeah, I wasn't part of it, but we still won. Oh yeah.
Oh, I've never hit 1,000 likes on a post. I'm 12 away on my most recent Instagram post. So 12 people should go and like that post, so I can break 1,000 likes for the first time ever.
I'm gonna go unlike you.
I'm gonna go kick
Go like
you.
it.
I'm gonna kick
Both
you.
my accounts.
Kick you
right
from
now.
the Zoom call.
Yeah, Paul. That's a pretty dope setup. That's a pretty dope setup. Right. I mean, I would too. It's pretty legit, man. Yes, you are. Please, just not this morning. JK. Right.
What I should have did this morning, looking back, was once, because I entered right, I entered right at this, like down here, and then this closed bullish. Once we broke the high, I should have went break even. That's what I should have did, but I messed up and I didn't, because I was like, oh, we're just gonna make a bottom wick and continue, but I was already up like 18. It wasn't 20. I must have entered a little higher. I was already up 17, 18 pips, and I just needed to get to 20. I should have been like, you know what? If it pulls back 17 instead of going up 3 more, my probability of winning that is much lower.
Right.
Yeah, I was upset because this one, I didn't trust it to keep breaking. So I was like, nope, I'm going to trust this one to just keep going. It's trending up, higher high, higher low. We should go up. And then...
Yep.
But it's still... So this was something I was talking to my buddy Molly that I'm teaching how to trade as well. I was also talking to Chris about it in our simulation that we did. when you're trading with the trend, you get much more time to minimize your trade. So you see how we're kind of trading these higher lows here with the higher highs, and we buy this bullish candle. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunities to minimize this trade or close somewhere in profit. So that's the cool thing about trading with the trend, is you get more time. Most of the time, there's sometimes where it just kind of boop, gone. That's it. Okay, oh well. But the chances of that happening versus getting more time to actually close your trade and let these candles close and show you, hey, we're going the other way. You have a lot of time. You had 30, 60, 120, no, 90, then 120. You had two hours to minimize or close in profit. So once this one closed bearish, you could have been like, okay, I'm out. That's it. If it made a top wick, you could have closed up here in a little bit of profit because we entered here. So you could have exited break even or anywhere from like 0 to 17 pips in profit by trading with the trend versus trying to trade against it. Like if you were trying to just like sell here at a low, no chance. I mean, this one worked out. This one here, you're trying to buy the support here, but overall we got a low, a lower high. You try to buy the support, no chance, just comes down. So making sure you trade with the trend, I've noticed, helps me minimize a lot better. I'm gonna jinx it, but knock on wood quick. But since I really focus on trading the trend, besides this Asian session trend trades, I have not hit a full stop loss yet. So I've minimized everything by like 50 to 70%, if not closing in, I've actually been closing a lot of them in profit, like 30, 50, maybe $100, just because I have so much time to minimize it.
So then do you enter on the next candle, or do you wait a little bit?
What do you mean?
So for the higher low, do you enter after the high low is created, or do you wait a little bit?
So I entered right when this candle engulfed this one, made a higher low too, and as soon as this one closed, I took a buy and put my stop under here.
Okay.
Yep. So then if it would have broken this low, I would have closed there, and then also that would have been minimized as well. So I make sure my stops are always under everything at support or above everything at resistance, just so it has a little bit room to breathe in case it wants to dance, and then also allows me to minimize every trade as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's that was my same process this morning too.
Yep. It was perfect. It just didn't play out.
Right. Yeah.
And then if we look, sorry, go ahead.
Yep. Oh yeah, I was just I was hoping that it would go up like a bit more, but it didn't.
And break these highs, or at least get to these highs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my plan too. But if we look, it's not that our idea was wrong, because look what happened after the trade. It didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's not like we were wrong and price just ripped down. It didn't go up, but it didn't really go down either. It didn't really go anywhere. So it's not that we were wrong, it just didn't play out. But the idea, if we take this trade 10 times, I bet we win anywhere from 7 to 9 times on that trade. Trend buy support, that's a very high probability trade.
Yep.
Especially after a high's created with a really nice candle. Oh yeah, beautiful trade.
I was hoping for it to keep going up.
Same, I wanted us to break. If we rocketed through that line where my TP would have been, where I would have closed my 85%, I would have just let it push up to here and then secure, and then I would have had a 4 to 1. But didn't happen. Oh well, minimized, but still loss. No biggie.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hoping this 4 hour now. What are we looking like? Close bearish or bullish? Bullish. Oof. Runner might get hit. We did close under here, but see what's hourly. Hourly. Okay, hourly's. Maybe we get wicked out. Maybe we don't. We'll see. But I think we could. If we don't get wicked out, even if we do get wicked out, as long as we respect this high, I think we are going to tap into these wicks down in this area here. Will video be on YouTube? It will be on the IG, my friend. I will post it up after the stream's over. I'm probably gonna make some more food, use the restroom or something, and then answer messages on my phone, and then make the video and post it up. Go over the idea and the analysis on the morning trade, and then we'll go over the Asian session trade as well.
Is this your last session for the week? Because I know you're heading out.
Nope,
like,
I'm actually we're leaving tomorrow night, so the live stream will be up tomorrow night.
Okay.
But then will not be up Thursday because I'll be on vacation. But we'll be up tomorrow night, and I will be trading. I'm just gonna be up all night trading London like I usually do, and then I might trade, maybe if I have time to trade Thursday, Friday, I will. If not, then I'll resume trading on Monday next week. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. I enjoy it. So it's nice that people enjoy what I enjoy and they come hang out and maybe take a trade here. Maybe we just sit and chit chat all 3 hours, but it's cool that people show up every day, trade or no trade. Oh, it should help build good habits as well. So if I and people on the Zoom and everyone in the chat is sitting here for 3 hours just looking at it doing nothing, that should maybe clue you in if you're new to trading that, like, hey, I don't have to be trading just because I'm at the charts. I don't have to be here. I don't have to be trading. You do have to be at the charts to trade, but don't always have to be trading. And if nothing good sets up, it's probably not that good. So like if we use this morning as an example, like I kind of did, but I'm going to touch on it again. I like to repeat myself. We tried this morning. It wasn't moving great. So it's not that we were not reading the chart right or we were missing anything. The chart didn't give a good opportunity. Yeah, maybe if you got in a wick here and it came down, you caught a lucky sell. Cool, but where's your stop loss? What was the entry? What was the confirmation? Why are you assuming we're going to break through supports when we're making higher highs, higher lows? Stuff like that. Candles are flipping back and forth, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. But you see, just because you're at the charts, if it's not moving nice, there's no trade. Here, higher high, higher low, higher high. The trade was here, up to here, and then maybe, the trade was here to this high here. That was it. The rest was not tradable. Close your charts, come back the next day, let it start moving again. So if you see stuff moving like this, you need to be thinking, there's no trade. I'm gonna wait till it looks good. If it doesn't print nice candles, it's not gonna print nice candles in the next candles. So we see this candle, this was my trade. So before this, it wasn't bad. It was a little weak, but we did break the high and made a higher low, so it made sense. Then we get this candle, making a higher high, closing bearish. And then we get this candle making a wick, closing bullish. And then we get this one making a higher high, closing bearish. What are we doing? We can't make sense of it. But we see this, we get this nice move up. Okay, that's too big for a trade. We'll wait. Pull back, we make support. We got a high, perfect. It printed nice candles, we got a nice trade. Bad candles, no trade. And my runner got stopped out. Just so you guys know. But yeah, it did not print nice candles. There was no nice trade. Printed nice candles, got a nice trade. So if you're looking at the charts and you're like, oh my god, I'm missing these sells. If it doesn't look right, it's probably not doing anything worth taking anyway. So just a way to kind of get a different perspective on things.
The last one thing that I'm looking at now, since I took the loss before, is if this is creating a higher low based off of this low zone here, to take it up to kind of fill these wicks up here. What are your thoughts on that?
You said that again. I burped and totally lost all sense of consciousness.
Sorry. I was saying, so basically it's creating a higher low based off this old resistance now support. Waiting for a 30-minute close, not a 15-minute, because 15-minute it's kind of coming into like the minor resistance here. So I think 30-minute will be stronger. If 30-minute closes bullish, once it closes bullish, take an entry, stop loss under, and then kind of filling this wicks up here.
I think that makes sense. The only thing is, maybe we range kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree.
But I do like the idea. 4 hours bullish. So we got a wick to fill, and we don't have 4-hour resistance till here. So we'll mark there. That's probably a potential issue. Maybe this wick fill here and this wick fill are kind of targets for buys. To then make a lower high, to then come down and test these lows again, and then test these lows in London. Ideally, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but you never know. I could be way off. So 30-minute. Yeah, so we would come up and fill those wicks, exactly. Bullish close, boom, push up there, push up there.
Yeah. I want to wait for the 30-minute because if you go on the 50-minute right now, because if it pretended to take on a 50-minute, it is coming into this, and I don't trust it enough on the 50 minutes. So rather wait for a 30-minute.
100% agree. 100%. I think 30-minute is a good close because if the 30-minute closes like incredibly weak bullish, obviously you're not going to buy.
Yeah.
I agree.
On that note, I'll be right back.
Yep, same. I will be back as well. DJ is about to buy to sell. I don't know what that means, Rob. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Buy up to, oh, that was a quick reply. Buy up to 134, 151. Yeah, exactly what we just discussed. If we close bullish with a decent close, ideally at least the same size as this previous bearish, or at least damn near close, would be what I say. Yep, thank you, Mary. Have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow for the last stream of the week. Thank you, DMG. Thank you, Uribe. Thank you, Lionel. Appreciate it.
All right, you guys have a good evening. See you tomorrow.
Yep, see ya.
Thank you, Samurai. Did we have proper analysis for London yesterday? Did that end up playing out? What did we say for London? I don't remember. I was up watching all of this and I didn't do anything. I did not trust this down here. And then we just rode through it. Yeah, I don't remember what we said for our analysis in Asian session. I guess once we came up here, we made resistance. Stop above resistance. Fell to the low. Yeah. Just that it's not the strongest, the most ideal candle for me personally. But it would have worked. And ideally, once this one formed resistance up here again, you could have targeted the low or damn close to it. How was that? That was 334. Yeah, okay. Yep, we'll do some planning in a few minutes for London. We'll jump onto these daily 4-hour, weekly 1 hour, and try to plan for GJ, EJ. Kind of run through a few of them. See if we can set something up for London. I'd rather hone in on one or two pairs, so like GJ and maybe AJ, preferably just GJ, and just really get a good understanding of how Asian moves it into London, and then try to capitalize on it. What do I think on USD CAD? I think you should send a chart, and I will happily review that for you. See you later, Foy. Have a good one.
Oh, when did you say you wanted to do that? Here on the stream? Oh, I'm up for that.
If we can plan in Asian for the higher volume sessions, then we know what to expect in those sessions. We can be a little more prepared. Oh. Holy crap. Okay, calm down, muscle. Alright, so let's start on the weekly on GJ. What are we doing? Bring it down. Looks like we are going to be pushing down to there. And we're going to remove these lines as we go. We're going to put it at the biggest one because weekly is pretty strong. Daily. Yep, coming in daily. We know that daily is there. We're going to make it our daily line. Blow it up a little bit. Put it on our most recent. Right there on those body closes. Still going bearish. Maybe. Looks like we got some pretty good daily level here. We got support, resistance, also resistance here. So this is a really good level to just be aware of. Obviously, if we pull up that far, that would be a big pull. But otherwise, I think this area here would be solid as well. So we'll just leave those there for now. Check the 4 hour. Lines up with the 4 hour here too. Alright, so those are perfect. We're going to remove these two and clean them up on the 4 hour time frame. So it looks a little easier to understand. There, I'm going to make it our 4 hour line. That's the second thickness. And we got our 4 hour resistance right there. So we got support and we came down. Made a lower high, lower low, lower high. No lower low yet, so I think we're going to go back up to the top of the range. Or we're going to make a lower high and then break out from this support and push the low. Good. Alright, 1 hour. Ranging. We got 1 hour support down here. So 1 hour is the skinniest line, 4 hours a little thicker, and daily is a little thicker. But this was also daily, weekly, remember. So once we get under here, the ideal target for the week should be 132, 100, 132 even area. So I think for now, we need to let it do its thing. And if we get a bearish 4 hour close somewhere up in here, giving us maybe a lower high or just resistance again, I think we could jump in on that 4 hour close, use a 4 hour candle as the stop loss. Once the 4 hour close is bearish, stops above the 4 hour resistance that's created, and target that wick down there. So then we could kind of expect a move like this. Viewer. We got dot. Oh, I don't like that color. There we go. This should be a little more easier to see. Yeah, that. Just did a little mini one here, and then we came down. Now we're back here. And then we kind of did that. And that. And now we're here. Coming up. So ideally, if we go back to here, and we get resistance, it would make sense to fall back to there and maybe break through and get to our low. Or we got this here. Would be a lower high underneath here to then break through support and target the low. I think last option would kind of be changing our trend. Would be instead of going down, we come up here, break above, create a high above these previous potential lower highs, and then we make a higher low, and then we can target our high and push up to maybe here or here, kind of up this candle here. Maybe we return back to this area of price right here.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm thinking, Paul. Thanks.
Yep. So I think those are our three options. Let the chart tell us where we're going to go. And I think that's what we should expect, is either that move up from there, and we get in on support there. We get this resistance here, or resistance up here. Be
so
solid.
A break up there confirms a higher low on the 4 hour. Good.
Yep, exactly. So that's my GJ plan, is watch this next 4-hour close here, and then kind of start to see where we're going.
Very good, Paul. Thanks.
Thank you. Hopefully the London analysis actually plays out and works into London. I think the more we do it, the better I'll get at it. So. Yeah, we're just stuck in this 4-hour area. We need to break out or get a lower high to then anticipate a breakout, or at least a target of the low.
Are you going to be around for London? Are you streaming? Yeah, that's cool. Can't stream 24/7.
Time is it? Alright, stream. It is time. We got our plan. No, mic was working. I was just it's on a hotkey, so I don't always turn it on when I'm just talking to the people in Zoom. If it's about just like stuff that isn't relevant to anything we're doing here, that's all. So you're not missing out on anything. If anything, it's just silly banter or just like maybe more personal question or something like that. But mic is good now. But stream is over. We'll be back tomorrow for last session of the week. Got our plans for London. If you guys have other charts or other ideas, you think my ideas are way off, or you just want some input on your idea, my Instagram is, where is it? Is on the bottom right. Do not hesitate to send me a chart. I will reply as quick as I can with as much help and input as I can to hopefully assist in whatever you're going through. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow and have a lovely week.
You forgot to add, what if they want to troll you with breakout FOMO?
And yes, if you want to troll with breakout FOMO, there's this really cool feature on Instagram where you can block someone. I highly recommend that because if you don't do it, then I'm going to. So, but other than that one person, we had a great session. Great charts. Everyone's charts since we've started have been getting better and better. Seems like the majority of people are no longer selling lows or buying highs. Probably because I'm not doing it anymore, but we won't tell anyone. But yeah, seems like everyone is improving, including myself, and we're getting there. So I'm out now. I will see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks, Paul.
Yep, see you. See you, Paul.